Hello everyone, hope you are doing well. I Dr. Anuj Kumar. Today we are going to discuss periodic table, and we will discuss in this lecture what is period, groups, and how can we tell about the exact position of an element in the periodic table. Okay, it's basically for beginners. Okay, BSc or 10 plus 2. So I draw here periodic table, mainly table. Okay, you can see here this is the periodic table, and if in this periodic table you goes from left to right horizontally, then these are the periods. Okay, and if you come from top to bottom of this table, that means you are coming from coming on vertically, then these columns are known as groups and these rows are known as periods. Okay, so overall 7 periods are exist in this table: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, 7 periods, and groups are 18: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18. Okay, so these are the periods and groups in the periodic table. Now we are going to talk about the elements in this periodic table. Okay, so if you look, first and second groups elements are known as basically S block elements, and these elements are very reactive matter, very reactive matter. Okay, and from groups 3 to 12, these elements are known as transition elements, except to this and this initial element of 4 transition series and 5th transition series. Okay, we will correlate after some time. These elements are known as transition elements, and if we look into 13 to 18 groups, these elements, this is the separation line. Okay, you can see here these elements from this separation above the top, these elements are known as non-metals, while these elements, these two elements, two boxes elements, are known as poor elements. We will talk about metals properties, metalloids, poor metals, reactive metal, what and how can we decide that it is good metal, reactive metal, poor metal, a non-metal or metal in next lecture. Okay, today we are going just discuss the periodic table, periods and groups. Okay, and the exact position, how can we calculate, how can we know the exact position of any electronic configuration if anybody can give you. Okay, so you can easily find out the exact position in the periodic table on the basis of these calculations. Okay, so if you look here, this is periodic period. What is period? Period are the horizontal rows, and it can be defined as the principal quantum number of any element electronic configuration. Okay, just like this, if you have this electronic configuration, then you need to find the principal quantum number. The highest number of n in valence shell is the principal quantum number. Principal quantum number is 3, so this element belongs to third period. Similarly, if you have this electronic configuration 3d7 and 4s2, okay, so what will be the period of this electronic configuration? So you need to check here, n is equals to 3 and n is equals to 4. So highest value of n is 4, and that is principal quantum number. So this is the period. So this is fourth period element. That means it belongs in this period. And where? Because it is d7 electron. So d1, d1, d2, d3, d4, d5, d7. So this electronic configuration will be located here. Okay. Now we are going to study the groups. What are the groups and how many groups in the periodic table? Overall periods in the periodic table are 7. I have already told you. And groups are the vertical columns in the periodic table. I have written this, and these groups are 1 to 18. That means overall 18 groups are available in periodic table. Okay. Now the question is how to know group A element, if you know this is S block element, D block element, P block element, how can we classify this? If valence shell electrons belongs to orbitals, that orbitals named as block name. Okay, like this. If you can see here, the valence electron, the last electron is in d orbital, not s orbital. Okay, in d orbital. So this element belongs to d orbital, d block element. Similarly here, if you can see the last electron in s orbital, so this element is s block element. Similarly, p block element. The last electron of a electronic configuration, last electrons, how can you define that is last electron? Because you can see here this is 3d7f4s2, and in similar scenario you can see that last electron will be in s orbital. No, because d orbital can occupy 10 electrons and here is only 7 electrons, so last electrons will be from d orbital. Okay, so it is d block element. Okay, so we can easily can have an idea about the block, okay, on the basis of last electron location in that orbital. In which orbital the last electron, the block will be the name on of that orbital. Okay, so how can we know the group of a element? You can see here, if you have s block element, then group will be the number of valence cell. Number of valence cell will be the group. Like this is 1s1. So s electron, because it is s electron, because last electron in s orbital, so it is s electron, s orbital, s block element, and the valence and the s orbital electron is only 1, so it belongs to one group. Okay, similarly like this, if you have 1s2 and 2s1, okay, so valence cell is 2s, not first s, it is 2s. Okay, and the last electron in valence cell, s orbital electron have only one electron, so it belongs to first element, first group, sorry. Okay, and the principal quantum number is 2, so it belongs to second period. Okay, similarly like this, in this, if you have this 1s2 and 2s2. Okay, so valence cell is 2s, the principal quantum number is 2, so it belongs to second period element. Okay, and last electron is in s block, so it is s block element. And what is the group? You have the s electrons are 2, so it is 2 second group. Okay, it belongs to second group. Okay, so for s block elements, group is equals to s electrons. Okay, number of electrons, number of valence electrons in s orbital. Okay, now if we are going to talk about d block elements, how can we know the group of the element? If you have any d block electronic configuration, then to calculate the group you need to add 2. Why 2? Because you can see here d block elements starts from third group, that means 2 groups before d block element, so we need to add 2 plus d electrons. Okay, suppose like this, it is 3d1 4s2, it is 3d2 4s2, it is 3d3 4s2, like this, or it is 4d1 and 5s2. Okay, electronic configuration of valence cell. If you want to calculate this element, if you have this electronic configuration and you need to calculate what is the group of this element, then how can we know? I have already told you that in valence cell, you can see the last electron belongs to d orbital, so it is d block element. Final? Okay. The principal quantum number is 4, so it belongs to 4 period. Okay. Now we are going to discuss the group. So you need to calculate the group for d block elements, you need to add 2 plus d electrons. That means 3. That means 5. That means it belongs to 5 group. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It belongs to 5 group. Okay. So the formula is group is equal to, for d block element. For d block element, group is equal to 2 plus d electrons. Okay. You will get the right answer if you apply this formula. Okay. And for p block element, how can we calculate the group? You need to calculate the number of groups before the p block. Here is p block element, and before you have 12 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Now p block element 12 plus p electrons. 12 plus p electrons. Okay. So for p block elements, group is equal to 12 plus p electrons, and is p electrons in valence shell. If like this, if you have the electronic configuration here, if you have 13, okay, I am giving you the electronic configuration like this. For example, this. Okay, we have some examples to calculate group, period, and block. You can check from the electronic configuration. If you have this electronic configuration, 1s2, 2s1. So after watching the electronic configuration, you need to judge the valence electron. Valence electron is in this, because first cell is completely filled, and second class can occupy 8 electrons, and here is only 1 electron. So this is the valence cell. Okay. So valence cell electrons belongs to s orbital. So it belongs to s block element. So it is this electronic configuration belongs to s block. Okay. For s block, group is equal to number of electrons. So group is equal to number of s electrons. So group is, chunki s orbital have only 1 electron in valence shell, so group is first. So it belongs to here. Okay. And the principal quantum number is 2. So it belongs to second period. So the exact position of electronic configuration, what is the exact position of this electronic configuration? This one. Second period, first group, s block element. Okay. Okay. Now another example is, if you have this electronic configuration and you want to calculate the exact location in the periodic table, then you need to apply the formula accordingly. Okay. Like this. You can see the electronic configuration first of all. Then you need to find the principal quantum number. Principal quantum number is 4. So period is 4. So period is 4. That means this electronic configuration will lie in this group, in this period. Okay. Okay. And then you can see the last electron belongs to d orbital. Okay. Because last electron will be in d orbital. So it is d block element. So fourth period and d block element. Okay. Okay. Now for d block element, if you want to calculate the group number, then you need to add 2. Okay. 2 plus d electrons. So 2 plus d electrons are 5. 2 plus 5 is equal to 7. 7 group. Okay. So here, and fourth period, 7 group, d block element. So the exact location of this electronic configuration is here. Okay. Another example is like this. If you have the electronic configuration of 2s3p5. So first of all, you need to define the principal quantum number of in this configuration. Principal quantum number is 3. Then it belongs to third period. Okay. So it is third period. Okay, like this. This is the third period. This electronic configuration belongs in this period. Okay. Now the valence electron, that means last electron, will belongs to p orbital, because 2s electrons are the last electron will be in p orbital, because this orbital is completely filled. Okay. So the last electron will belong to p orbital. So these elements, this electronic configuration is from p block elements. So second period and p block elements. So you will have any element from this row. Okay. Okay. Now you need to calculate the group number. So group is equal to 12 plus p electrons. Okay. So 12 plus p electrons are 5. Okay. So 12 plus 5 is equal to 17. So where is the 17? This one. So this is our exact location of that electronic configuration. This electronic configuration is here. So on the basis of these some basic terms, we can identify the exact location of any given electronic configuration. Okay. Tomorrow we will discuss the S block elements and their some chemical properties, physical properties, some trained in various properties, metals, metalloids, non-metals, character, ionization, and some others for beginners. Okay, like 10+2 students and BSc students. Okay, thank you. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.